Mavericks on tap, coming up next.
For some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA playoffs, round 1.
And there the Mavericks early set the play. The Western Conference playoffs roll on. We're already down to the wire in the first round. Exciting Game 7. 2K Sports proud to bring you this one. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark. This is Kevin Harlan. You'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Dallas Mavericks. We've got a chance now for our starting lineup from hard to see. This seems to be a good one. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Wingate?
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple thing, which is the icing. Get in the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his best at winning time.
Let's take a look at Dallas. It's a well-fought series so far. Only one team will walk away victorious.
Well, Kevin, you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders playing at home in the deciding game. Obviously, this is where you want to be, but maybe there's a little added pressure because of the home fans. Wanting it so badly.
Steve, I could not agree with you more. I really believe in a deciding game, the pressure shifts to the home team. For the reasons you said, the fans are hungry and anxious to get it. You feel comfortable there. But at the same time, nothing to lose for the road team. But still, like you said, you would not trade home court for anything.
Now the Mavericks with it. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as that kind of defense is never mind.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Estuenja. Backing down. And it's going to be contact on the shot. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here is Edwards. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. Just staying relaxed in this atmosphere is going to be difficult. He knows that. But he's hoping any kind of nervous energy his players may have translates into extra effort. We'll see if they can stay balanced enough to win this series on the road, Kevin. Not an easy task.
All right, Doris. Here's
You got to glide in and reverse it. So sweet.
get it to go.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
And there's the pass to Rivera. Dallas moving it around. Spot. Here's Paxton. And so he draws the foul on the shot. To shoot two.
You're draped all over. What are you playing in?
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw. Both good from the line that time. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The Mavericks trailing. Deflects the pass. Here's Edwards. Great defense.
To the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there.
Such a wide open look. And the Thunder with the possession here. Feeds it to Jennings. He kicks it to Morris. Three-pointer. The shot. And it's the other way. Here's Rivera. And that one is hammered home.
That is as athletic a move as you're going to see right there, folks. Unbelievable.
Mark, what about
That fella had helium in those shoes.
Well, if you're going to pull out the 360, you better have hang time.
Mark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
It's blocked. Plays out. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Passes it to Wingate. Next. Three-pointer, no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up the looks like that, then you're in big trouble.
To the paint. Njai. And another.
You got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Fires the three. Gets it to go.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
With the ball. Now defending Edwards.
I tell you what, I need to see some
Points they've allowed on right at the rim.
Three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Chandler with the screen on Paxson. And Morris comes over to help. Paxson against Paxson. Paxson, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. That's a jump ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that is
His biggest value, guys, in this tremendous three-point on the perimeter. To really stretch the defense out. And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too.
pass to Rivera. Pass to Paxson. Switch here. Here is Wingate. He passes to Barry. Here is Wingate. Wingate's got 6.
This is quite a start.
Side Jennings. Here's the 3. The rebound goes to the Mavericks. Paxson's got his rebound on the 9. Wingate against Jennings. Rhodes passes to Paxson. Shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. There's Sullivan, and he was on the way in. 2 free throws now for him. Now it's been the 2K leaderboard. Just the teams that have the most blocks during the regular season. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
You know, they've been dominant thanks to their length and strength and concentration on blocking shots. They knocked a few balls practically out of the arena this season and hope to do the same here in the postseason.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Pereira's checked in for Paxson, and it's Hammonds in for Wingate. Passes it to Kelly. Here's Rhodes. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Tomasevich, defended by Hammonds. And here's Jennings outside. Pereira grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 7. Gives him the lead pass. Hammonds rejected by Jennings. And he's able to get it back. Oklahoma City shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get the barrels. Thunder with another miss. Dallas is gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Hammonds. I'll call